Welcome back to CCFC. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit subscribe so we can try and hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the 23-24 season. Today, we are embarking on a series of judgments about when football and fashion combine. Okay? Weird designers and some weird football teams. Football is quite weird, isn't it? Why do we all care about some people kicking a bit of leather into a net? Is it leather now? I don't know, okay? Do they murder cows for football? I actually hope so. Now, our first kit for us, fashionistas to judge. I am a very fashionable man. Just look at me. Oh, Kieran, you're wearing an old football shirt. You're damn right, bitch. Classy, as always. This rumoured Nike and Pata collab is... Why? This is terrible. I'm pretty certain this leak is legit. Now, Pata stuff is a streetwear brand, if you don't know, and it's usually pretty decent. Okay, it's pretty high up in the streetwear stakes. But this is a complete miss. This is abhorrent. It's just so, it feels so literal. You know what I mean? It's like, well, Barcelona blood runs through my veins, and so why don't we just put the anatomy and because the colours are the arteries and the veins. You could see the thought process, and then you could see the execution. And you know what? Looking at this, it sort of makes me want to be executed. I'm sick of seeing this. There's no way this could be cool. This is a categoric 0.01. Just a full blank 0, actually. The badge is central because I imagine it's going to be on the heart because that's symbolic, isn't it? But it's also shit bollock, mate. Shit bollock. Next up, we have the Real Madrid Yohji Yamamoto kit from 2014-15. Now, I remember this one coming out, and it's fine. I guess it's fine. Then there's a big old dragon on it. Don't know how I feel about that. I don't. At least it's subtle, But it doesn't scream all the time, mate. It just screams a bit cringe. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10. It's not violent, but does anyone remember this fondly? No. We're on to our first banger. The Juve times Palace Skateboards 2019-20 home kit. This is, oh my word, phenomenal. Okay, what they've done with this piece is absolutely... I don't even know a word to use. It's absolutely schön. What's that, Kieran? It's German for beautiful. I am legitimately learning German. But what we can learn from this kit is that combining naughty's sort of Adidas along with green, a luminous green and a luminous orange is fantastic. The Palace writing just underneath the Adidas logo is chef's kiss. The different sleeve colours, phenomenal. And luminous green and luminous orange is just some of my favourite colours to look out in the world. Just in general, in everyday life, you don't see it that often. But when I do see it, it's a 10. There's not a single thing I would change about this shirt. It is a 10. And we come crashing back down to earth. This is the just one of, there was about 5 or 6 of them, of the Adidas times Pharrell times Human Race shirts. Now, the original one on this shirt is iconic Juve and one of the best football designs ever. However, this is an abomination. Okay, I get the thought process. It's like, oh, what happens if we do it it's like the same but not so rigid. It's done by hand. No. This is awful, to be honest. This sort of style is like if you had a kid and they drew something in school and it was shit. It quite clearly is not a drawing of an artist, but yet you put it on the fridge anyway because it means something to you, because it was your child who drew it. I don't have any children, and if they drew a kit like this, I'd be like, that's nice, son/daughter. Try harder next time, idiot. This is, oh, it's another 4 out of 10. You know, I guess there's a bit of value wearing it because it's like, oh, what's that? That's edgy. That looks really bad, but also interesting. It's a conversation starter. Okay, it's not a conversation finisher. It's a starter, which is good. So that's what you get the 4 out of 10 for. But apart from that, it's a miss. Napoli times Kappa times some bloke called Marcelo Burlon. Right? I've somehow written 2012 here, but it's 20/21. It's going well. You don't really see like a dark Napoli kit very often from what I remember. If this was just a black and white dark Napoli kit, you might be onto something there. But that would maybe delve into the realms of far-right fascism. So we'll move on from that one. It's a massive fuck-off bird. Like, what more is there to say apart from it is unapologetically wank? It's like you've got one of those tattoos across your front, across your chest or your back of just a massive bird. Awful. Genuinely dreadful. If you've got one of those tattoos, that's fine, because you like it. But I don't have one of those tattoos, because I don't like it. Because you want to know why? Because I think it looks like shit. Just like this, 2 out of 10, not even a 2. I actually don't think you can get away with this. I don't even think I'm Alex would wear this one, and he will wear fucking anything at football. I'm going to give this a 0.5. There's really no value apart from being like, that's weird. Oh yeah, I added, there's a goalkeeper one as well, which is even worse because it's yellow. Oh yeah, those classic colour combinations. Black, white, yellow, blue, sort of a grey, and a red. Jesus, this is a -8. Ooh, okay. A controversial one when this came out. The AC Milan Puma Neman. Don't know who Neman is, but apparently he is a designer. I know graphics are a big thing at the moment, and I see what he's gone for. Okay, and now initially I was like, this is vile. And then after a year or two, it's sort of growing on me. The issue here is that it doesn't really serve its purpose. It can't be used in an instance where you're changing kit because it clashes with the home kit. This is just worn, I don't know, for 1 or 2 games for the sake of it, which I'm not a fan of. But I think this concept would work if it was like a block line and not like a paint, like it's been painted over. I think a block, imagine pretty much this shirt. Imagine this shirt, but like white, and then just this middle blue bit was the AC Milan stripes. I think that would hit. I think that would slap. I think the new Barcelona away kit. Think that, but with the classic AC Milan red and black stripes in that little square across the chest. That would be. I think that hits. I'm just saying. Take my idea and do it, and then give me all the money for it. Vicenza times Lotto times Diesel. Diesel. The cologne for people who have XL bully dogs. Oh, it's baffling. First of all, you've got Lotto. The combination here of everything is absolutely appalling. Turns out the guy who owns this club, he owns Diesel, and then he owns this club, and he designed this apparently. And it's not good. This looks like it should be worn by a tiny Irishman on top of a horse. It's just a big miss. I don't think you can get away with this one. I think it's strange, alarming. Yet, after a period of time, you start to get... I sort of like the idea with the stripes. It's a little bit different. So I can sort of get on board with the stripes. So this could cause an outrageous Stoke or Sunderland kit if they went this way. An interesting new way to do stripes. So I'll give them that, but it still looks like a jockey. So I'm going to give it a 1 for inventiveness. But ultimately, looks like shit. The Adidas Tomorrowland Belgium kit. Now, you wouldn't think this would be a designer, but apparently it is. It's Tomorrowland, the famous festival in Belgium. I thought it was in Holland for some reason, but yeah, Belgium, sure, that checks out. I like it. The key here is that they've gone plain in the middle, and then all the colours, various colours, and I like that it's asymmetrical. It mismatches on the sleeves and stuff, are just in some of the core accented elements. Big fan of this. I think it is an all-timer and will age gracefully as it already has. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think it is iconic. The Ajax Adidas Daily Paper kit from last season. Now, I'm not a big fan of a silhouette. I'm seeing some little silhouettes there. Okay, some literal images on the shirt. Not for me, that. However, the Ajax tax is big on this one. It is big. I'm going to give this a 7.5. I quite like the stripe down the middle. I think maybe just one massive red stripe might be cooler, but I guess then that removes the purpose of the home kit. Or a massive black stripe. Yeah, I'm sort of on board. Not a massive fan of the images inside, but I'll take it. What did I give it? Like a 7.5. It's good. It's good. The Roman New Balance Aries kit. Now, I like the combined logo of New Balance and Aries. That's cool. That's subtle. Big fan of that. Sort of a bit similar to the Adidas Palace combination. Not particularly sure of the graphics in the middle, and then it goes. It's like a tie-dye Spanish kit, but I think it works. Okay, I think I like it. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I'm not sure how it will age, but they know that they've added so much in the body of the shirt that they've left the sleeves alone, pretty much. I think the sleeves could do with the end trim being the same as the collar. I think that might improve it a little bit, but apart from that, I think it's a nice, interesting kit, and I feel this would be a good one to have in the collection if you've got a particular collection. I'm gonna give this I'll give it an 8. You know, I don't usually like Roma kits because the badge is terrible, but I'll give it an 8. All right, I think it's okay. I think it's solid. Ooh, the Bari kit. Now, their badge looks like a London chicken shop trying to be different, or a knockoff Nando's. And just for the record, the collar isn't a permanent. It's not a permanent that. Okay, it's just that for the picture. That's the styling they put for the picture. But oh yeah. Yes, my friend. I'm all for this. Really gorgeous. It's a gorgeous color. I don't know what it is. It's not like a brutal red. Maybe it's or like a very hot, or very perfect white, combined with the black kappa taping down the sleeves. It's good. It is really good. I'm going to give this a 9.5. What's letting it down is the badge. The badge of the club is so bad. It is just terrible. This is done by LC23, whoever that is. So fair play, my friend. You got 9.5 from this prick, which I'm sure will be one of your highest achievements. Next up is the goalkeeper variant of the exact same fella for Bari. Once again, badge terrible, but I do like the juxtaposition between the red orange in the badge and the cyan blue of the kit. Fantastic. You would think a kit covered in tentacles would be like, ew. they're all sticky little bastards. And octopi are, I mean, I wouldn't want to be friends with one. Does that make me a racist? I'm sorry, but I just assume I don't like all octopuses. However, if I stumbled upon this in the bottom of the ocean and this grabbed my leg, I would shake the hand of the t-shirt of the octopi handing me this wonderful attire. I just think it's a really interesting pattern. It's good. It's great. I love it. Kappa is just fantastic. Sometimes they miss quite a lot, but the classic taping and shape is just unrivaled. I'm giving this a 9.5 as well. Fair play to the Squid Boys. Oh, yes, my son. AC Milan times Puma times cock. Is it pronounced cock? I hope not. I'm going to say coche. Now, I'm usually a bit cynical about digital print because it's like, oh, look, it's the future now. We use computers. Oh, the gold accents of the badges, the little Serie A badge in the middle. I think it's a Serie A badge. The Emirates fly better. I just think this is a gorgeous colour scheme, and for once I'm all for this digital nonsense. I love it. I think this is a gorgeous kit, and I actually kind of want it. I actually do kind of. I don't know when I would wear it, but I really do like this one. This is a good fashionable piece. I'm gonna give it a 10. I don't think there's a thing I would change. I'll even take that little collar. I'm not usually a fan of that, but I'll take it. Glorious. Really is. Ooh, Kappa times Drôle de Monsieur for Monaco. Take a swig of this Ribena. Oh, nectar of the gods, my friend. And I'm going to try and come to terms with the eToro sponsor. Oh my, what a way to sully, to absolutely sully and shit all over an attempt at a designer kit. I've just noticed in the neckline it says rise, risk, repeat. Brilliant. That's what goes through my head when I wake up in the middle of the night needing a piss and I don't want to get up. I get up and I'm like, oh, do I take the risk of not going and maybe piss the bed? Yes, I do. And I go back down to bed and then I repeat it 10 minutes later. This, okay, cut off the bottom of the kit. You're like, yeah, this could be some sort of classy French affair, my friend. Ooh, Napoleon and murdering royalty. But you get to the bottom of the kit and you're like, Jesus Christ, what kind of chess game is this? It's too big, okay, and I don't like it. And Kappa, they did a lovely fit for the Bari one. They get hold of Monaco and they give this honking fit. The sleeve's so tight and just too far down. Not for me, boss. I'm gonna have to give this one a 3.2 out of 10. There's potential there. There's potential for a classy affair, but I think the blue actually ruins it. Keep it all the other colour and remove the big blocks at the bottom and you're all good, I think. But for me, 3.2 out of 10. Those would be my ratings for the designer kits. Let me know in the comments down below what ones I missed and that you love, and I might do a second one, and also if you believe I was wrong or right with any of my shouts. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful time wherever you are, unless you're doing bad things. If you're doing bad things, I think you should stop. That's world peace solved, Kieran. Well done.